What's up, YouTube? This is Reaper here. We're here just doing round 3 of Cosmic Crucible. So we're just going to go through a couple plans. We're going against Persiflage. He's already kind of done a few attacks, but he's still got yet to go. Can't really wait for it. So right now we're dealing with Hero Asgard in Room 1, Honda in Room 2, Tangled Web with Web Warriors and Guardian in Room 3, which will be an interesting way to fight this fight. Gamma in room 4, and then we have Underworld in 5, and then Darkhold in 6. So the plan, I think we're going to go potentially either Secret Avengers or Bionic here. I don't see a lot of teal gear, but they are pretty big, so there's a risk here. I just got to be careful. Obviously, Eternals would be the fastest way to go, but I think I'm going to use Speed Eternals on Underworld. I have YA on defense. I tried to tweak a couple things defensively this round just to experiment a little bit. So we're going to go with Weapon X on Wakanda. It might hurt me on some efficiency, but I got to take that gamble. I do have Tangled Web on offense this time just to try it out. So I might actually try to outspeed this by using Emma on this team and see if we can get ahead of the speed turn meter and try to get ahead of the charges. But I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to put Zemo on this team in order to strip his. So we'll see if we can pull that off. And then I have no idea, honestly, how that's going to go, but either way, we're going to have to figure out a plan there. I'm going to use Uncanny X-Men on Gamma, and then obviously we're going to use Unlimited X-Men here on Darkhold. And actually, I think we're going to do that one first and hope it goes well. Let's get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up Unlimited. All right, we're going to go straight in, and let's hope it all goes well. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put the Trauma and hope it sticks on MLF. You can win this fight if it doesn't. It's just a little bit tougher. If we go a little bit south. Go ahead and do that first. All right, it does stick. We're in a good spot. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to ability block. We'll place this on Wong because we don't want him to taunt. All right, that does go down. All right, next up, I believe we're going to have Dazzler coming up in a second. Now on her next turn, she's going to use her special. So we're going to actually try to... Right. We're going to actually put the ability block on Scarlet Witch. She resisted, which is absolutely insane knowing that focus there. So we'll do the first ult here. Alright, let's go at... I'm going to drop this right on her here. Getting down pretty quick here, especially with the brawl. So we're going to go back and try to really block now. Yep, Scarlet Witch we did. That'll prevent the special from going off here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and stun MLF. Take her out and hopefully drop the rest of the team here. Alright, at this point we're in a really good spot. Alright, let's go ahead and get a Gambit. That should take out Agatha. And does take out Wong, and then we're just left. Oh, easy done. Alright, we'll go ahead and skip through this, and we're going to go right into Uncanny versus Gamma. Now, this most of the time wins, but there are some cases where you can really mess up the fight. Key is not to trigger Red Hulk before you're ready to kill. Slight punch up, I would say probably around 120. But we're going to go ahead and use it. Alright, this goes over there first. Big deal. Alright, always stun Storm, it seems. So here's the area now. Stun's already revived here. Be really careful. On. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Hulk. One charge. It's getting health. That'll bring up Dark Phoenix. Alright, we're go ahead and hit this shot here. It's a big hit on Hulk. Get him pretty weak. He's got double defense down, which is massive. Go ahead and hit this. Bring him out even weaker. Fence down here. Who doesn't have? They all do. Let's get She-Hulk down. Actually, no. We're gonna go ahead and use the ult here. Have the charges built. So that gets most of them down. He's about done. I'm gonna go ahead and taunt for safety here. I want to trigger him more than I need to. He's got 3 charges. Right, and got 4. This should do it. Right, and here we go. All right, let's move on to our next fight. I think we have to go to a tougher one here. I'm going to leave Tangled Web for last, so we're going to go ahead and hit up Infinity Watch here. Or sorry, not Infinity Watch, but we're going to go Weapon X here. Here we go. Move right into it. They're going to take their 1,000 turns. Hopefully we survive this onslaught. They're all G14, so that's why I was willing to take the risk here. Right, back and forth chains, not a good thing, but luckily Wolverine should be able to go here. He's pretty beefy. All right, we got through the barrage. There goes the first. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and rewind the center. All right, that's gone. So at this point, we're going to go right in the middle. Once we get these guys down, it goes down pretty quick. Get these middle guys out. All right, we're going to go right at Panther. All right, now we're going to let Sabretooth do his thing. Actually, we can do some cool things here. Let's go... let's stun Okoye, because he has that. So he's stunned. All right, now we can go right out here with the ult. All right, he should be bleeding out here pretty soon, even with charges. The next turn, we're going to get his ult. Even if I lose her, that's fine. That sucks for efficiency. Should be able to get through at this point. He does have offense down, but should be okay. Alright, now we'll go up these two. Yep, and they're almost down. Gonna get the counters. And actually see if we can go right at her and get her down. Yep, she's out. Done. Perfect. So we lost 1. So slight hit to the efficiency, but that's okay. I think still a clean fight. At least we got through without having to use Young Avengers. Alright, the next tricky battle we have is going to be Hero Asgard, because I could use Bionic. It could also backfire on me. I got to be very careful here. So I think the play here is I can be safe, but I want to keep Infinity Watch just in case. So what I might do here, actually, this team with Doom, that should help make sure that it happens. Let's go find Doom. I don't even think I need Maria here. So I'm going to go Shang-Chi here. That should be enough to get it done. You ideally want to get rid of Valkyrie and Thor as quick as possible. Luckily, I can put these 3 here out on the outside. Hopefully this doesn't have defense down for them. This. Alright, the trigger did pass, but I do have Shang-Chi now to help with the cleanup. Put these 2 here. I think we're in a pretty good spot at this point. I could probably just explode here for the first one. We'll get another one. We should be able to clean this up with efficiency, and that's it. Perfect. I lost nobody, and that's perfect. And we did that pretty quickly. Not as quick as Eternals will, but we're going to need him for Underworld. Alright, let's get into Underworld versus Eternals. All right, so the key thing here, the Underworld, when you see this team, even with X-23, is the Merc speed boost only happens in war. So at base, Mr. Negative is only 122 speed, so we are going to be faster than before they're even able to do anything. We're going to go ahead and use this squad here. I'm going to keep Black Bolt in case, but I'm going to keep Loki. I don't see a reason to really add anybody else to this team right now because we're going to need Emma for Tangled Web. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. I think we'll get the Mystic boost to go first for Cersei. That'll weaken up the team to set up the Icarus ult, and then hopefully Kyle and Black Bolt will do what we can do. My opinion, I'm not sure Underworld's going to be that efficient on Cosmic Crucible. All right, so as you can see, we got it first. I have to hit him because of that, but we're going to kind of weaken them all up a little bit. X-23 is pretty weak, so this should be able to drop one, and that should be the two. All right, and then whatever's left, we'll finish here. Super efficient, super easy. And that leaves us finally with good old Tangled Web. All right, so the plan here, obviously, I think we're going to need Emma. I think first and foremost, let's put our Tangled Web team out. All right, so we're going to use Weaver. Definitely use 2099. I'm not sure I'm going to use Noir yet, but I'm going to put him in there in case. And we're going to use Dorm. And I think we have to use Emma, but I think I'm going to drop Noir. I don't know if that's the right move, to be honest, but we're going to drop Noir. We're going to use Zemo, and I want to use Zemo because I think we want to try to drop this taunt with the opener that we can go straight into her first turn. So it's going to be kind of a take turn here. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this is enough. All right, so I do get the first turn. Notice there is no taunt on spawn, which is really interesting. So let's go ahead and do this, get the slows out. All right. They'll do theirs, which is fine, but I should be able to go first. I'm not even worried about that, to be honest. So we'll go ahead and do ult on Weaver. All right, and let's go ahead and get the ability block on Weaver now. And at this point, I feel like it's pretty much our fight. There's the one revive. Let's get more slow out. And let's finish that off. That's GG's, guys. So we did go 6 for 6. Pretty efficiently. We only lost one tune throughout the entire fight. Actually, 2 if you count Phoenix dying from the Uncanny. So overall, I think we should be 50 range. Hopefully that's good enough to pull it off. Yeah, 50, 195. We'll have to find out later if he was able to close it out. But thank you guys for watching, and you guys enjoy your day. Peace and love.